Welcome to week 16 of Kleschka Picks, everybody. Second to last week of the NFL season. No Thursday game this week. 2 Saturday games. Let's go to those. First one, Colts and Ravens. The Colts lost to the Broncos last week. The Broncos proved they are a better team than the Colts. The Colts are not having a good season, so neither are the Broncos, but yeah. And the Ravens absolutely destroyed the Browns. Yeah, it's the Browns, so not much to be proud over. It's an easy win. This week, I think the Ravens are going to win. I think the Ravens have looked good towards the end of the season. The Colts have not really looked good all season. And so, yeah, I'm giving the win to the Ravens 27-10. Vikings and Packers. Vikings destroyed the Bengals last week. And the Packers lost to the Panthers. Aaron Rodgers came back, and he fought his best, but he could not get them to win. And he's not starting this week. The Packers put him on injured reserve. They have basically seen the fact that they are not going to make playoffs and have a very slim shot at it. In fact, it might be no chance at all now. And so they're just keeping them off, and they're just going to go with their other quarterbacks. For that reason, I believe Minnesota will win. They have been great all year. Case Keenum has been a great quarterback for them when they needed him. And I think they'll win 24-20. The Rams and Titans. The Rams, I have much hatred for the Rams right now. They destroyed my Seahawks last week. And the Titans, what did the Titans do last week? They lost to the 49ers. And yeah, so the Rams, they are on a huge offensive year. And even though I am freaking hating them right now, I gotta admit it, they're having a great season. And yeah, I think the Rams will win this game 30-17. The Bills and the Patriots. Patriots got away with a win against the Steelers. Honestly, I've been told my whole life, as long as the ball crosses the plane, it's a touchdown. But for Jesse James, I guess that wasn't the case. He broke the plane way before he hit the ground with the ball, and then the catch wasn't a catch. And so the Steelers lost after that. Ben threw a pick, and the Patriots won. And they are playing Buffalo. Buffalo last week beat the Dolphins. The Patriots are the Patriots. I think the Patriots are going to win 31-20. The Bears and the Browns. Both of these teams are not very good. Bears lost to the Lions last week, and the Browns always lose, as they are 0-whatever this season, 13-0-14. And I think the Bears are going to go past them, and I think they're going to win 23-13. Falcons and Saints. Falcons and Saints played each other not too long ago, and the Falcons won. Saints are having a very good year, and I think this is going to happen again to the Saints. I think the Saints are going to lose again to the Falcons. They lost at home to the Falcons, and now the Falcons are at home. At least I think the Saints were at home. I'm pretty sure they were. But anyways, I think the Falcons are heating up, and I think they're getting ready to make a push at the playoffs, hopefully. It'd be very tough for them. I think their chances are pretty slim. I'm not sure, because the Panthers are also doing very well. But I think the Falcons will win 24-20. It's a battle of the Jungle Cats, the Lions and the Bengals. Lions last week beat the Bears, and the Bengals, like I said, got destroyed by the Vikings. Bengals offense is just not good this season. They have good players, but it's not performing. Lions, Matthew Stafford and his offense are up and down, and I see them being up in this game. I think the Lions are going to beat them 30-13. Panthers and Buccaneers. Buccaneers could have tied the game gone to overtime against the Falcons, but their kicker missed the field goal to tie it. And the Panthers beat the Packers. Panthers are looking very good. Buccaneers are just not clicking this season. Injuries have freaking destroyed them this year. And I think the Panthers are going to beat the Buccaneers 27-17. Chiefs and Dolphins. Chiefs beat the Chargers last week, and the Dolphins lost to the Bills. Dolphins, they're an up-and-down team, too. The Chiefs, who started off very hot, went down, and looks like they're coming back up. They're most likely going to win the division, the AFC West. And I think the Chiefs will win this one 24-20. Broncos and Redskins. Redskins beat the Cardinals last week, and the Broncos beat the Colts last week. Broncos are just having a terrible season. Simeon got injured last game. And the Redskins, they're like a middle-of-the-pack team, kind of not too bad, not too good. They're just kind of in the middle. And I think they will easily be able to beat the Broncos. They've just been that kind of team this season. I think the Redskins will win 24-17. Chargers and Jets. Jets lost to the Saints last week, and Chargers lost to the Why can't I think of it right now? They lost to the Chiefs. That's right. And Chargers are having a great offensive year of the last couple, not year, great offensive weeks the last couple weeks. They've been picking it up. Melvin Gordon, Keenan Allen, Phillip Rivers, all been clicking. And this is against the Jets team, which in the past I said has been able to put up a fight. I thought they would do that against the Saints. They didn't really. And I don't see them doing that against the Chargers either. I think the Chargers will get a good, easy win off of them, and they'll win 31-20. The Jaguars and the 49ers. 49ers beat the Titans last week, and Jacksonville absolutely obliterated the Texans. Jacksonville's having a very good year. It is very fun to see teams turn around from a bad season to a good season like they're doing. Defense is great. Offense is looking solid. I think that's going to continue against the 49ers. An easy win for them. I think they'll win 34-17. Seattle and Dallas. Dallas beat the Raiders last week, and like I said, we got destroyed by the Rams. And yeah, it is a tough time for me as a Seahawks fan. I know there's teams that are doing way worse, and I shouldn't be mad about this, but I am. It's just hard, and especially because we're not. It's all these injuries, and we weren't doing like terrible, but it's just the Rams are doing so much better, so that's why we're not going to make playoffs most likely. And Dallas, they're looking to heat up. It looks like they're going back up in momentum, and I think they're going to beat us this week. We have just had trouble. And I think that's going to continue, sadly, and I think the Cowboys will win 20-17. Giants and Cardinals. Giants lost to the Eagles last week, and they actually did put up quite a fight against them. Arizona lost, and I think Giants are going to have an easy time against the Cardinals. It has not been their year. Injuries for them, too, have made them go downhill, and I think the Giants will get the win over the Cardinals, 23-14. The Steelers and the Texans. Imagine how much fun this game would be to watch if Deshaun Watson was healthy. He's not. Towards ACL in practice. Steelers actually lost Antonio Brown until playoffs, so they're without him, but they still got Le'Veon Bell and other good receivers on that team. Their offense has so many weapons that I think they'll be fine against Houston. I think the Steelers will win 27-17. And finally, the Raiders and the Eagles. This should be a good game. Eagles, I say, would run away with it if Carson Wentz did not tear his ACL. But Nick Foles is also a quarterback who knows how to get the job done because he's done this before. And the Raiders have been streaky. They've looked good at points in the season. They look bad at points in the season. I think the Eagles are still strong believers and a very confident team, and I think they will get the win, 24-21. All right, everybody, thank you for watching Kleschka Picks Week 16. We only have one more week of the NFL season. I will be doing NFL playoff predictions and who I think will go all the way and win the Super Bowl. I know I keep forgetting to do this, guys. My record, so sorry I forgot about it the last couple weeks. My record over the whole season is 140-83, so positive by 57. And I will not be seeing you guys before Christmas for Kleschka Picks again. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays. So yeah, I'll see you guys in Week 17.